doing good. So the main thing is don't run into the header. That would be bad. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we're getting the combine switched over to beans. It was pretty damp this morning, so we decided to pick a little bit of corn. Got a field opened up just to see where the moisture's at, and it's still running 23 to 24%. That corn's standing good, so we're gonna let it dry down some. Decided to switch over to beans. Just dropped the corn head. Got everything moved around, the draper and the grain carts down at the end of the lane. We're gonna get all these settings switched over, see how these beans go. Just put our chopper knives up, that way it cuts the straw up better. Now I gotta change this. This is the speed for the chopper. Put that in high range. Easy as that.
Here's the pain in the bud.
Doesn't turn as easy as the old combine.
No, it don't. See, it's like down here.
Huh.
It needs to be up here.
Dad just put the rotor in high speed. He already changed this feed accelerator belt over to the high side. What else do we need to do? I think that's about it. Got all of our outside settings changed. I'm gonna go down the road here and grab the draper. Still gotta do my inside settings. Change sieves, rotor speed, fan speed, concave clearance. I'll probably have to speed up my tailboard spinner things. Maybe some settings in here, and should be good to try some beans. Pretty excited to try out this new draper. This combine came with a canvas that goes over the feeder house. I don't know if I showed you guys that yet, but it's pretty slick, keeps all the trash off. When it's down, it just kind of slides off back into the header. All right, let's see if our rotor is engaged, or in gear, I should say. Sure is. All right, so we're gonna change our rotor speed. What do we want? 450 to 650. 640. I'm going to slow it down just a hair. Go to 600. And then fan speed, we want 850 to 1000. Change that down to 1000. Bad boys up to about 600. Oh, that's as high as it goes. We'll go down to 500. There we go. I think I got my settings where I want them. I'm gonna jump across the road here, dive in, and see what we got, I guess. I've never run a draper cutting beans, so hopefully I can figure it out. Shouldn't be too bad. We're doing it. We're really doing it. I don't know. Am I doing it right? Seems like I got quite a few pods in there. I already sped the fan up a little bit. I hate to close my sieves down too much because then we lose beans out the back. That's not good. So it's saying like, well, it's saying 13% average moisture, but it was running like 10 to 11. So I mean, pretty much sure they're dry enough. So I'm gonna get this field opened up here. Draper's working good, so I think I got it figured out. Got a few more things I need to tweak, things I need to learn how to do yet. So we'll get it. Well, I gotta admit, I was a skeptic when it came to draper headers, but now I know what the big deal is. They're pretty sweet. This thing feeds so nice. Knock on wood, I haven't had it push yet. I could probably drop my Hydroflex pressure down a little bit. I'm still getting things opened up and kind of getting a feel for it. We'll once I get comfortable, I'll play with it. Look how dusty that is. These beans are dry, dry, dry. How's my spreaders in the back look? Are they going fast enough or too fast?
So much dirt, it's hard to tell. I think they're spreading good.
I think I'm gonna have to go to the west side and work my way back this way. The wind's kind of blowing that way a little bit.
Yeah, there's a little bit back in the beans that are standing, but it's not bad.
This combine has a PowerCast tailboard. That's those spinners behind the chopper. You can speed them up and slow them down to throw your trash wider or narrower. That way you cover your...
Towards the beans, they're about 3 rows out. Does that help you?
Yeah, that helps. Like I was saying, you can spread your organic matter, your straw, the whole width of your header. That way you spread it evenly across the field and it helps for fertility, if that makes sense. Well, good morning. It's actually the next day. I decided to roll this video into tomorrow, or today. I guess tomorrow for you guys. Today for me, I think. Yesterday was just going too smooth, and smooth doesn't make for real riveting YouTube content. So I decided to roll it into today because we got a little bit more excitement coming today. My wife Maria is coming to run the grain cart. She's done a little bit of tractor work before, but she hasn't run a grain cart. So I'm gonna teach her how to run that. It's still a little early yet. Beans are a little damp. We're gonna wait maybe another half hour or so and see how they go. But the beans are super dusty. I don't know if you could tell that in that shot earlier in the video, but dumping in the cart, you can't even hardly see in there. There's so much dirt coming out. So I was doing some checking on this thing, make sure the sickle's not digging into the ground. We're getting a little bit of dirt behind the sickle, but not any more than usual. So I was just kind of scratching my head thinking what could be the problem. So I called a neighbor and he's like, you know, the leaves haven't all fallen off the beans yet and they're so dead. He thinks they're just getting pulverized in the rotor and turning into dust and dirt. And that's what's making them so dirty. And I didn't really think of that. So I think that's a problem. I just want to make sure we didn't have an issue up here. So that's why I got this sitting on the ground. Dad took off with the truck. I'm gonna go give him a ride back and we'll get going here in a little bit.
Ooh, they bite hard.
Yeah. That's kind of snapping open. This might go. The ground's a little damp yet. Alright, it's time to go. Maria just showed up. She's gonna ride with me for a little bit while I get the field opened up. And then, once we get some room, I think Dad's gonna take over running the combine. Did I say this already? Then I'm gonna show her how to run the cart. So, got 160 acres here. We got 60 of it cut yesterday, so 100 left. There's kind of 2 fields. There's 37 acres here, and then there's like 63-ish behind that. So we'll kind of cut it in 2 fields.
That was a little clunky.
If I was nice, I would have helped. Well, we tried it a little bit ago. Still wasn't quite ready yet. All I wanted to do was push up in piles like this. All these leaves on the ground, they were still pretty damp yet this morning. You can see down there I had trouble, so I just did a little bit on the end rows. Waited about a half hour, 40 minutes. We're gonna try it again. I think I'll just crank up my pressure, my Hydroflex pressure a little more and see if that gets me going. This is that PowerCast tailboard I was talking about yesterday. They just, right behind the chopper, they spin, they spread the straw out wider. It's not super necessary for corn, but for using these wider headers, it's nice. You can spread your straw out the whole width of your head. Let's jump in and try it and see what we got. Okay, so new problem. The header doesn't want to stay down on the ground. It keeps tilting to the left, like tilting to the right. Why are you not, see? Okay. Alright, let's try this again. What are you doing? Why are you? So we got Dan to take over in the combine for a little bit, and we got Maria here showing her how to run the grain cart. We got a little bit in the cart, we're gonna dump it in the truck. I'm gonna show her how that goes. Are you comfortable dumping in the truck?
I don't know.
So, this is about how far away you want to be.
Okay.
Now you just pull up here next to the truck. Now, this guy right here, your auger on full.
Okay.
Back.
Is there only one?
Yeah, there's only one right here. Okay.
All right.
And you want to get between the first two bows.
Okay.
About like that. I'm actually probably a little too far.
Okay.
Okay. Now, engage your PTO. It's the yellow one. Throttled up just a little bit. Now, it'd be nice if these windows were clean. That would help.
I can see out.
So right now my gate is shut, so just a small amount of grain is coming.
Uh-huh.
But you see that open and closed on the auger?
Uh-huh.
And that yellow rod?
Yeah.
You want to open it just a little bit for you for now.
And how
Which
do I
is
open
this
that?
Back is
First
open,
one?
forward is closed.
Okay. You fill till you see a pile?
Yeah, so you're going to want 2 piles in the front, 2 piles in the back. So like a pile between those bows, a pile between those bows, and then a pile between the back 2 sets of bows.
So you don't go between the center one?
Right. So I could be a little bit closer.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm no expert
This is
though.
my first time jumping in the truck this year too, so I'm also relearning.
All right.
Don't spill, that's the big thing.
What if the hopper's open?
Then that's somebody else's fault. So I forgot to tell Maria that there's a camera right here. She said that would have been nice to know.
Well, yeah, that makes it way easier.
Alright, you got it?
Yep, I'm ready.
Alright, let's go catch the combine. Teach you how to do that.
Oh. Should I go?
Yeah.
Or do I need to have a turn?
You got this. So I was gonna make a pass and show her how to do it, but she said she wants to just jump right in, trial by fire. So
Trial by fire.
we're gonna just go for it.
There's like that big one.
There's
I
what?
need to slow it down.
Yeah.
Are we gonna run out of room?
I'd probably go in 8th gear for dumping on the go.
You said 9th.
Yeah, I know. I changed my mind. Now just kind of stop here and wait for him.
Like actually stop?
Yeah, like actually stop.
Am I close enough?
Not quite. Okay, start moving. And when he gets next to you, just go like 3.8 miles per hour. You see the speed there. That's about where you want to be.
Okay. 3 what?
3.8 or 3.7, 3.8, somewhere around there. Speed up.
Do I need to go up one?
No. That's
Well, I
good.
did.
Just go about there for now. Alright. You're doing good.
I'm
So the
freaking
main thing
out.
is don't run into the header. That would be bad.
The new head.
And like if you see him slow down, you don't slow down. You just stay.
Okay.
Or if you see him speed up, you just stay one speed.
Oh, you do see the tracks.
See what I mean?
Okay.
So that kind of gives you a...
Well, yeah, that's easy.
It was hard there because he ran through with the cart. And we had extra tracks there. So... See, you got this. This is a piece of cake. You're kind of drifting over to the left. Getting a little too far away.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get quite a bit closer.
Okay.
See how he's dumping? Just kind of try and keep that in the middle.
Okay.
So like,
Well, you said not to
now
hit
you
the
see
head.
see your tracks.
Oh, okay.
You get too close. So like, keep the center over towards the left side of that track.
Okay.
Yeah.
There.
There you go.
Oh, okay. That
Does
gives me a
make
guide,
sense?
yeah.
So it's a lot easier in corn rows because you can count rows over and then just
Now I just go away.
Yep, spin around and go back. We'll get a little bit more before we go. Nailed it.
Killed it.
You got it?
I guess.
You good? Okay.
I'm as good as it's
Don't
gonna
break
get.
anything. Don't screw it up. You got this. And I'm back at the combine. Gave Maria a crash course on running the cart, and she's doing great. I have no complaints. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell her. She's dumped in the truck a few times and dumped on the go a few times, and so far she's doing just fine. Way better than not having a grain cart operator. So I guess that doesn't really give her much credit, but she is doing a good job. So just want to make that clear. Honey, you're doing a good job. You're doing fine. And conveniently, the two-way radio quit working in the combine. She can't hear me, but I can hear her. I think my mic's bad. We have really bad luck with mics. If there's anybody who knows anything about these, I don't know. Got any advice? Probably need a new mic, so that's alright. She's got the hang of it. Well, Maria's got to take off to go pick Garrett up from daycare, so I'm going to run her over to her car real quick. Doing pretty good. We knocked out that first field, 37 acres, moved over here to the 60. Beans are doing pretty good. They're a little bit above average, so I'm pretty happy with that. They're cutting easy. This draper is working beautifully. I now know what all the hype is about when it comes to drapers. I was a skeptic, admittedly. I don't know if I said this already, but I was a little skeptical, but now that I've run one, I definitely don't want to go back to an auger header. So I think that was well worth the money. It's kind of nice to get out and stretch my legs a little bit. Haven't been out of the combine for a while. Check these sickle sections out while I'm here. Make sure we don't have any broken ones. So far it's looking good. We've been harvesting for a solid 2.5 days. And look how dirty these windows are. Well, I made a couple rounds on my own without Maria, and I did just fine. But she came back. Look what she brought. Can you say hi? Can you wave? Good job. He's got his sandwich. He's strapped in, ready to go. What do you think, Garrett? Are we in a tractor? Tractor? Yeah. So this is his first time riding with me by himself. So we'll see how it goes. Look, there's Mama. There's Mama. Can you wave? Wave to Mom. Bye-bye. Who is that? No, I'm Dada. Yeah, there you go. Papa's in the truck. He'll be back. Bye-bye. Maria took Garrett home. He was getting a little antsy, and things are starting to get a little bit tough, so I wanted to pay a little closer attention. So that was fun. He did really good riding with me on his own for the first time. He actually sat still, which is unlike him. I don't think he was real thrilled to have to leave the combine. He really likes riding, but that's always fun. He's at a really fun age right now, so I'm just living it up while I can. We're doing pretty good for not getting started real early. We got about 8 acres left. out of this 100 that we had left. So if we can knock this out, that would be nice. We're kind of running out of space. The elevator closed and we got all the trucks full, and the cart is just about full. So I think I might have to leave some in the combine. We usually don't do that. I don't know why, we just don't. So it should be fine. Hoping I can knock this out, because I'd like to finish up a couple fields of beans tomorrow and then switch back to corn. So we'll see what happens here. I should have gone along this border before it got dark, but I didn't think it was going to get that dark that fast. So I knew there was a fence post along here, and I found it. It got stuck in there, stopped up the header. I got it right there, it's sitting on my ladder now. It stopped that drum on the middle of the draper. Thankfully it didn't go any farther, so I was able to reverse it out. And I decided to take it with me. That way we don't have that problem again. It doesn't need to be over there anyway. Well, I'm full. And I got from here just to the end. That's all I got left. I'm gonna see if I got any room up there. Oh yeah. You guys can't see nothing. I got some room up there. I think I can make it work. Can you see me? How about now? Man, is it dusty. The air is heavy tonight. This dust is just hanging here. No wind whatsoever. Makes it kind of challenging. But I'm glad to be done. It's time to be done for the day. Got our 100 acres done. I think we did pretty good.